As the world debates the future of nuclear power, Russia's state-owned energy giant, Rosatom, is busy cozying up to African nations with a pitch that's hard to resist. It promises a stable, affordable, and environmentally friendly power, all thanks to nuclear energy. And guess what? African countries are buying into the dream. From South Africa to Uganda, Rwanda to Kenya, the nuclear energy bug has bitten hard. And Russia is not just offering a helping hand, they're diving headfirst into nuclear cooperation agreements left, right, and center. With Western sanctions tightening around Russia's neck like a noose, they're looking for new economic allies, and Africa seems to be their golden ticket. So, while the West wrings its hands over sanctions and diplomatic spats, Russia's busy building bridges, and maybe a few nuclear power plants, in at least a dozen number of countries in Africa including 8. Burkina Faso's. Burkina Faso, a landlocked country nestled in the heart of West Africa, has long struggled with its energy supply. With only 21% of its population connected to power, it's clear that electricity is a luxury here. Burkina Faso is hungry for electricity, and a nuclear power plant seems like the perfect solution. With ambitions to achieve 95% electricity access for urban areas and 50% for rural areas by 2030, the country is on a mission to light up every corner. Therefore, last year, Burkina Faso's military leaders shook hands with Russia, sealing the deal for the construction of a nuclear power plant. This deal not only guarantees provision of electricity but also diversification. Burkina Faso is spreading its wings, seeking new international partners to fuel its growth after the fallout with West African Economic Bloc. By cozying up to Russia and embracing nuclear energy, the country is carving out a new path for itself on the global stage. 7. South Africa. In recent years, South Africa has set its sights on expanding its nuclear fleet, and Russia seems to be the go-to partner. In 2014, a major nuclear deal worth a whopping $76 billion was inked between South Africa and Russia's state-owned nuclear agency, Rosatom. However, this deal hit a roadblock when it was deemed illegal and unconstitutional in 2017. Coburg, with a capacity of around 1,900 megawatts, provides around 5% of the country's energy needs out of a nominal installed capacity of about 46,000 megawatts. For starters, South Africa's energy crisis has reached boiling point, with regular blackouts crippling the economy and leaving businesses and households in the dark. Nuclear power seems to be the beacon of hope in this energy storm. Government is awaiting regulatory approval after applying for a 20-year extension to Coburg's operating license which expires in July 2024. South Africa expects to commission the first unit of the new 2,500 megawatts nuclear project by 2032-33. 6. Uganda. With abundant hydropower resources and changing weather patterns threatening reliability, Uganda is turning to nuclear energy to ensure energy security for socio-economic development. Back in 2016, Russian-owned Rosatom State Atomic Energy Corporation signed a deal with Ugandan authorities for a nuclear station, although the project didn't take off. Now, with uranium deposits ripe for the taking, Uganda is ready to harness nuclear power for its development. During the Russia-Africa summit last month in St. Petersburg, Uganda and Russia reportedly signed a deal on a nuclear power plant project. Russia and South Korea will build 2 nuclear power stations that will generate 15,600 megawatts of power in Uganda, President Yoweri Museveni says. He said one unit will generate 7,000 megawatts while another would produce 8,400 megawatts, but the timeline and the funding of the projects aren't yet known. 5. Nigeria. Nigeria, a powerhouse in Africa, has long grappled with unreliable electricity supply despite being one of the continent's largest oil producers. Corruption and infrastructure challenges have left millions in the dark, making energy security a top priority for the nation. Nigeria's energy sector woes demand innovative solutions. Despite abundant energy resources, over 40% of the population lacked access to mains electricity in 2014. Russia, with its technological prowess and nuclear expertise, in 2017, inked a deal with Nigeria to construct nuclear power plants, marking a significant milestone in their bilateral cooperation. The deal, estimated at a whopping $20 billion, will see Rosatom construct 2 nuclear power plants in Nigeria, one in the south and another in the center. With construction slated to begin in the next 2 years, the initiative promises to reshape Nigeria's energy landscape. 4. Egypt. Construction for the El Daba plant began in 2017 after receiving approval from the Egyptian Nuclear Regulation and Radiological Authority. The project involves various contracts covering engineering, procurement, construction, nuclear fuel services, and operation. With construction progress, Unit 1 and Unit 2 are slated for grid connection by 2028, followed by Unit 3 in 2029 and Unit 4 in 2030. Besides electricity production, the plant will bolster Egypt's water security by desalinating coastal seawater, aligning with Cairo's efforts to ensure reliable water sources amidst the Nile River's uncertainties. In early 2024, Russian President Vladimir Putin and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated the latest phase of the El Daba project, underlining the bilateral partnership's significance. 3. Mali. In recent developments, Mali has inked nuclear power deals with Russia. However, the move raises questions about practicality versus political maneuvering. With both countries grappling with recent coups, the motivations behind these nuclear agreements seem more political than practical. Russia, also facing isolation, seeks new partnerships, potentially leveraging these deals for strategic influence. Details on the nuclear deals remain elusive, leaving uncertainty about their feasibility. Mali plans to erect 2 to 4 small power plants, each with a 55 megawatt capacity over the next 7 years to serve a half of Mali's 23 million citizens who lack electricity access, especially in rural areas. 2. Algeria. Algeria has entered into a significant nuclear cooperation agreement with Russia, marking a milestone in the country's pursuit of atomic energy. In March 2024, Rosatom, Russia's state atomic energy corporation, and the Ministry of Energy and Mining of Algeria signed a roadmap for cooperation in peaceful uses of atomic energy. This agreement sets the stage for joint activities until 2025, covering nuclear energy, research reactors, and collaboration in the nuclear fuel cycle. Rosatom's involvement in Algeria includes joint workshops and training sessions, fostering knowledge exchange and capacity building in the nuclear sector. The Memorandum of Understanding signed between Rosatom Healthcare JSC and the Algerian Atomic Energy Commission further expands cooperation into nuclear medicine. 1. Morocco. At the second Russia-Africa Summit in St. Petersburg, Morocco took a major stride towards nuclear cooperation with Russia. In July 2023, an agreement was signed between Morocco and a subsidiary of Rosatom, Russia's state-owned nuclear energy company. Morocco holds a strategic position in the nuclear arena due to its vast phosphate rock reserves, which also contain substantial uranium deposits. With over 73% of the world's phosphate rock reserves and an estimated 6.9 million tons of uranium, Morocco is sitting on a valuable resource. The Memorandum of Understanding signed between Morocco's Water and Energy Solutions Company and Rosatom's Smart Utilities aims to explore the development of water desalination plants using Rosatom's technology. This partnership could revolutionize water access in Morocco and the wider MENA region. So, there you have it. What do you think about Russia's nuclear ambitions in Africa? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, take care and stay safe.